And what's your name? Christine. Christine's gonna squeeze around her coin real tight, to a tight fist. She's not gonna let me get it like that. Turn your hand over. I want you to feel the coin inside your hand. This is your coin, yes? I want you to feel it inside your hand. And don't let me touch it at all. But I want you to listen to what I say, okay? I'm gonna try to see if I can make the coin do something inside your hand, okay? Squeeze it real tight. All right, Christine's got her coin inside her hand. Support her, right? Christine, can you feel it inside your hand? Can you feel such a little warmer inside your hand? Not yet? Okay. Concentrate on the coin in the center of your hand, okay? You just feel it. Let me know when you start to feel it get a little warmer. You can feel it? You can feel it start to get a little warmer? Go ahead and open it up and show everybody the coin.
You're very strong.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
All right, this is the PK coin bend. If you haven't already guessed, it's a shuttle pass. Now, the secret behind making a coin bend in a spectator's hand is not the technique of doing the shuttle pass. It's actually what you're saying to them. It's the presentation that you give. I highly recommend doing a PK coin bend in someone's hand without doing any other coin magic at all. If you're a metal bender, this is perfect. This is something that you would want to do for someone if it was the one trick that you're going to do for the evening, or if it's the first time they've seen you perform. It's very, very strong stuff, so don't discount it. This is what you're going to do. You're going to bend the quarter. Not with your mind though. All you have to use is 2 pliers, grab the quarter, and just give it a little muscle. Now, it's usually a good idea to take some cloth and wrap it around the pliers' teeth, so to speak, so you don't get edges marked into the coin, and it's a nice clean bend. There are no scratches on the coin, and it's a nice smooth bend all the way around. Another way to do it is if you have a vise in your garage or something, and if you can clamp the coin down with cloth, of course, around the coin. Take a rubber mallet and just kind of tap the coin a little bit and knock it around, and you'll get a nice bend. You don't want to bend the coin too much. You don't want to fold it in half. You just want to put enough in there to make it visible. In fact, sometimes the slightest bend in the coin, not a big bend, but just a slight bend, will produce a bigger effect and a bigger reaction. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, just a nice bend like that. All right. So this is a quarter with an eagle on it. Because of the new coins in the United States, there are 50 quarters with different pictures on it. So I recommend having a spare quarter in your pocket that looks like this one. Because you can borrow the coin from the spectator. However, if they don't have one that matches yours, you might want to ring yours in, or act like you're taking it from the change in their hand and ring yours in if you want. You don't have to do it, but if it's the type of spectator that's going to want to look at the coin and make sure it's the same one, you can shuttle pass, show the coin, and let them remember the date. And it's a good idea to have the same date on both coins. So have the bent coin in your finger palm here, just like that. And it's nice with that bend. You can actually let your fingers curl around it, and it feels really good. And you can do this when you're having a bad day. Take the regular coin here and display it. You can have someone check it out, and have them open their hand. You do that same shuttle pass action and say, squeeze around the coin. Go ahead, do it. Have them squeeze around the coin like that, and all you have to do is place it into their hand, and they'll squeeze around it. Now, you don't want to tell them what you're going to do ahead of time. All you have to do is say, here, check out the coin. It's a regular coin. Hold out your hand. Go ahead and squeeze around it and don't let me get it, okay? Make sure I don't touch the coin at all. And you haven't said what you're gonna do, you just told them what to do, which is hold the coin. That way they're not gonna be feeling for bends in the coin. So if you're conscious about them feeling bends ahead of time, don't worry, they won't feel anything. Some magicians like to use a premise of saying, I'm going to take the coin out of your hand without you feeling it, or the coin's going to disappear from your hand. And this kind of misdirects the spectator. They don't think about the coin's shape or anything, they just think about not letting you get it or not letting you touch it, and then they won't think about the coin bending at all. You can proceed to use your mind to make the coin bend in their hand. Some really good psychology and technique on this you can find in a book called Building Blocks by Luc Germain, and some very good suggestion techniques to where the spectator will feel the coin morphing in their hand. They'll feel weird things happening in their hand, and it's very, very good technique to use. But if you don't have the book, don't worry, you can still get a powerful effect out of simply asking them to concentrate on the coin and just say, you might feel the coin start to change, start to kind of move a little bit. And usually they'll agree with you because of the heat that's produced inside their hand from gripping, and also they'll actually feel their own pulse sometimes in their hand. They'll feel things, and if they believe that you're doing magic, they'll kind of agree with you. And all you have to do is get a nod or a yes, and you got it. Because from there on, you say, great, it's working, and you don't say the coin's going to bend. You say, look, I think it worked. Open your hand. And as they open their hand, they'll see the bend in the coin, they'll freak out, and they've got a nice souvenir to keep and remember you by. So once again, that's the PK coin bend using a simple technique called the shuttle pass. So have fun with that one.